So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the archers. So on the target one, Rana Kamel from Egypt. On the target two, Jana Ali from Egypt. On the line, judges Hussam Abdel Fattah from Algeria.
So 2 Egyptians going for gold here in the recurve women's competition at the 2023 African Championships. Jana Ali will shoot first against compatriot Rana Kamel.
9, maybe 10. Nine.
Seemed a bit twitchy there at the end, but Ali has been so consistent so far. I think we have the 2 most consistent archers shooting very solid this afternoon here, shooting for gold. But Ali may be showing a little crack in a little chink in the armor there. Yeah, overcompensating in the end.
Opportunity presents itself, but a redraw here. Perhaps the wind playing a part. Well, they match each other 25 apiece, and to some extent, despite there being the opportunity there for Kamel, she might well be happy to have got away with that.
Definitely, she seemed to have struggled quite a lot with that third arrow after letting down, but then you don't have a lot of time. It's only 20 seconds to execute your shot in these alternate shooting conditions. You really don't have a lot of room for, letting down and trying again. But wow, so close. Both of them giving each other opportunities. The wind definitely playing a factor again. It's really challenging when it's like the wind is blowing, it's gusty, but then it quiets, it dies down a little bit. So you really have to take it moment by moment, set by set. It's really challenging here for the gold medal final.
The second hand, it restart.
Challenging indeed. Gold medal up for grabs here in the recurve women's competition. Jana Ali resets at 1 apiece for set number 2.
8.
Some bow kondo over there trying to compensate and put the arrow at the very last moment in the gold.
6.
Just starting to hear that wind hit over the mics in the venue again.
9.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that arrow landed in the gold. Ali losing some tension there in the end, while Kamel in her previous arrow, I think she did the opposite, is still maybe applying too much pressure to kind of resist the drift of the wind. Kind of, it's a common thing when you're trying to hold your arm still because of the wind. You might end up applying too much pressure, and then arrows go high. Let's see whether she finds her way back into the gold.
Far from it, I'm afraid. That was a tricky set there for Rana Kamel. Yes, good performance from Ali, but that looked very difficult indeed for Kamel. Anything in particular with that last arrow, or did she just let off again?
No, I just saw her struggling overall. As an archer, it's really uncomfortable when like you start the set already with an arrow high up in the blue, and then you're struggling with the sensations and like what to do exactly. Like once again, just for the people who don't shoot and are following us here, shooting an arrow is a very intricate, complex, and detailed set of movements. And so, you know, every little variation can make a huge difference because after all, the target is 70 meters downrange, and a little change back here in the shooting line, it can become a huge variation down in the target. So it's really hard, but she just needs to find her shot once again. Just try to make it simple. Focus on, you know, one aspect, the most important, and just try to find her way back into the gold.
3-1 for Jana Ali, closest to us. So it's Rana Kamel shooting first in set number 3.
8.
It's still high, but this execution seemed more like what she's been doing, especially in the last match. But bad news for her is that Ali is back in the 10, well dialed in.
Eight. 7.
No, the timing wasn't good with this one again.
Yeah, not going away at all, is it, at the moment? And that is enough for a 5-1 lead and control of this African Championship title match.
Yeah,
you talk, Bernardo. Sorry, I was just going to say, Bernardo, you talk about picking on one thing in particular. I mean, I'm sort of reading between the lines. You're saying go back to basics if you're in the position that Rana Kamel is in.
Exactly. Go back to the basics. A very common mistake is over-trying. Once again, I feel like I'm repeating myself here, but there's so many times it comes down to this. We see, you know, Ali laser focused over there, and I think she's got her thing going. Like she's in a fairly comfortable position, even though we're seeing her drift a little bit here and there. But I think she's in a more solid position than Kamel. She's really struggling, and yeah, she just needs to, you know, what's the best thing I have in my shot? It's X. Okay, then you just focus on X, because now is the time to react. She needs to win 2 sets if she wants to go to shoot off.
Well, nothing to lose here. Rana Kamel, 5-1 down, shoots first in the 4th set.
Seven.
You see the calmness at full draw from Jana Ali. Direct comparison with Rana Kamel.
7.
Certainly feeling the pressure now as well. Frustration starting to show. And these aren't the best arrows from Jana Ali, but they are at the moment more than enough. Tries to correct it over the other side, and she just doesn't know what's going on, which is exactly what Bernardo was saying, struggling to control things. chance for the title. And another 8 does it, a 24 in the end. Not the most impressive score, in fact, her lowest through the match. But the new Recurve Women's Individual African Championship title is with Rana Kamel from Egypt, taking the match over her compatriot. Sorry, Jana Ali, I should say, taking over her compatriot, Rana Kamel. Well, that's confirmation of Kamel's 22.
Congratulations to Jana Ali for the gold medal.
The 18-year-old.
Congratulations too for Rana Kamel for the silver medal.
Jana Ali from Egypt, 18 years old, taking the African Championship title over her compatriot who was struggling right the way through the competition. But the Recurve Women's African title going to Egypt's Jana Ali.